So
This
last time,
conference will now be recorded.
so last time we created this dealer object, okay, and also we created some fields. Now you can see we have these fields also. So we created this pick list, we created this lookup relationship, and we created different like phone number, city, all these things we created. Even this auto number we created. Okay. So anyone has doubt with this till now? How these things work? Hmm. So we talked about two results again to open an object. You can open this object from this setting here. Okay, if you go here, there is edit object and then there is this setup button. So if I go into the setup, okay, I need to find object manager. Once I go into object manager, I want to find what is my name here. It is dealer. It is dealers mentioned on the UI, but ideally we should always search with the singular. So I will just type dealer for now. Okay, I will go inside this, and you can see we have this object manager page here. Okay, here we are seeing all the details. So there is this fields and relationships. So we created all these custom fields. If you see under underscore c, okay, or double underscore c, these are all the custom fields. Okay, now this custom field have different data type. What is the data type? Data type मतलब इसका जो फील्ड है, ठीक है, जो फील्ड है इसका टाइप क्या रह सकता है? मतलब ये नंबर है, वर्ड है, या फिर कोई ऑब्जेक्ट है. ओके, फॉर एग्जांपल दिस इज अ लुकअप रिलेशनशिप. ओके, so this lookup relationship is nothing but you're basically assigning another field. So यहाँ पे ना I'm assigning a contact. If I go here, this Andy Young. Okay, this is the contact, this is a dealer object. Okay, these are two different objects but these are connected together. ये दो अलग ऑब्जेक्ट है लेकिन यहाँ पे कनेक्ट है. सो इफ आई गो इनसाइड दिस एंडी यंग ऑल्सो, okay, you will find automatically a dealers related lookup. So I'll talk about this related part later, but right now, any doubt here that these are two connected with lookup relationship and how to create this? I already explained last session. Okay, so now we'll see the rest of the fields which I wanted to talk about. For example, there is this formula field. Okay, and then there is this master detail. I'll talk about what are the relationships first. Okay, then we'll go into this formula. So we have a related lookup here. Okay, so there is a relationship between now a dealer and a contact. So in every contact, if it is associated with this dealer, you will find a dealer record here. So the supercars is the same record. Okay, if you see this id here, okay, if I open this same one, okay, this will be my same record. Okay, if you see, it has the same id. Okay, so this will have same id. You can see the url is pretty much same, or there is no other record here. So every single time you open from this related records, these are in related tab. Okay, right now there is a details here, so here you will find all the details about your contact. Okay, we have contacts, account, cases, product, dealer. These are the objects right now we have in our Honda dealership. Hmm. And basically here I have created one lookup field, this one. Okay, this is to connect any object with your own object. Okay, so now this is called lookup relationship. So again, this is the intro question, guys. What are the types of relationships here? They will ask you this question. Okay, so very important. So first is normal lookup relationship. Okay, here basically you have one object, they are associating this object with second one. Okay, and here you can have, like for example, we have our dealer. Okay, we have on our dealer object we have created a contact. So now contact and dealer have a lookup relationship with each other. That means from dealer I can go to contact, and from contact I can go to dealer also. Okay, so we can have multiple dealers, okay, to the same contact, and we can have same contact to multiple dealers also. That means there is many to many relationship here. You can actually create this. Okay, there is one to many and then many to many. Okay, I'll talk about this also. Yeah, I cannot go. Okay, I can. There is one to many and then many to many. Okay, these are pretty much self-explanatory, but these are kind of confusing. Okay, so now what is one to many, and I'll talk about many to many also. So I'll give you guys a very good example about a hospital right now. So we have one hospital. Okay, one hospital can have multiple wards. Okay, right? There is ICU ward, there is accident emergency ward. Okay, emergency ward, and then there is general ward also. Okay. Hmm? So let's say this is VIP ward. Okay, here these are all wards. Hmm? I'll just make it here. So right now this ward is related with your hospital. So this is one to many relationship. Understood, guys? Very simple.
Yes.
Gaurav, Soumya,
Yes,
Hemlata,
Samir.
understood?
Yes.
Ganesh, Mohsin.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great.
Yes, clear.
It's right
Okay,
understood.
so guys, whenever you want to explain this to someone, or especially in interview, okay, you always note down this. You always give these practical examples. If you talk like, okay, in one to many relationship, you have one object and that is linked with multiple objects, that is completely fine. Okay, but you should always give an example. For example, you can say, for example, you have one hospital object, and hospital object have in your app you also have a ward object. So a one hospital can have multiple wards there. Okay, so hospital is one object, one record, and we have ICU, let's say emergency, general ward, VIP ward, all these things. So these are the multiple records that you can have a link with your hospital, have a lookup with your hospital. Okay, so when I am going to query, okay, let's say I want to query, or let's say I want to get the data, how many wards are there for this particular hospital. Let's say there is a Pune hospital. Okay, or let's say there's Mumbai hospital, Hyderabad hospital, whatever you guys gave, XYZ hospital, okay, name. How many wards we have, we can actually get this data also. Okay. Now there is many to many. I'll just take this hospital example only. Okay. We have one hospital. Okay. Or let's say here in this case, let's say in this case, you have one, two, three, four hospitals. Okay. You can also have basically this one, two, three can have multiple doctors also. You must have seen there are so many doctors who work for different clinics. I'll just draw this in this way. You have doctor 1, doctor 2, doctor 3. You have hospital 1, hospital 2, hospital 3. So this doctor can work here, this guy can work here, this guy can work here also, this can work here, this can work here also, this can work here also, or let's say this can work here also. So now here, one doctor can work at multiple hospitals, and this one hospital can have multiple doctors. You get my point? So you have multiple doctors. Okay, these multiple doctors can work at multiple hospitals. Let's say you have 10 different doctors, or let's say here we have 3 doctors. So this one doctor is working at multiple hospitals. Okay, and this one hospital can have multiple doctors. मतलब यहाँ पे एक जो डॉक्टर है ये मल्टीपल हॉस्पिटल पे काम कर सकता है, और जो एक हॉस्पिटल है इसके पास मल्टीपल डॉक्टर रह सकते हैं. These are two different objects, right? There is a doctor object. Okay, and then there is a hospital object. Okay, we have two different objects here. This is called many to many relationship, that you have multiple records associated with the multiple hospitals. Understood, guys?
Yes, true.
Yes, yes.
Yes, true.
Ganesh, Gaurav.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, yes, sir.
ओके गणेश अपना गौरव समझ में आ रहा है राइट आपको यू गेटिंग दिस
हाँ
राइट
समझ में आ रहा है।
ओके ठीक है
Yes, sir.
सी यू कैन कीप दिस एग्जांपल्स इन हैंडी यहाँ पे इफ आई टॉक अबाउट मल्टीपल रिलेशनशिप विद द वार्ड्स कैन टू हॉस्पिटल हैव अ सेम वार्ड हियर इज इट पॉसिबल yes or no you have hospital 1 you have hospital 2 you have ward 1 ward 2 so is it possible to have this one ward connected with these two hospitals
No,
अरे बोलो भाई it is possible
Yeah,
right
it's
because
one to many.
no, sir.
It's one to many.
no here I'm asking Soumya is it possible that you can have one single room connected with multiple hospitals is it possible physically or like in general sense you have one ICU ward okay for this hospital okay a physical ICU ward that is connected with the hospital 1 so is it possible that I can connect this ICU ward to hospital 2 also
No.
No.
right because physically
No,
you can just have one physical room there for one hospital so I can never link this with the hospital too because I cannot put that hospital in ICU or ICU there in hospital but if I have a doctor here okay I have doctor 1 and doctor 2 okay this doctor can definitely work for hospital 1 and this can work definitely for hospital 2
Yeah.
understood
Yes.
okay so at the same time this hospital 1 can have this doctor 1 and this can have doctor 2 also that means anyone can do anything here it's irrespective there is no restriction okay so this is called many to many relationships okay these are guys interview questions so these are confusing but I want you guys even you can create your own examples here okay you can take country currency for example India has only rupees currency right correct if I talk
Yes.
about India but the countries who accept crypto also you guys know cryptocurrency Bitcoin Ethereum blockchain technology okay I'll not go here then but I gave you guys a very simple example about a hospital okay so remember this and try to make sure you create your own answers like this okay but again I'll talk about this during the interview preparation anyway so we have this lookup relation now there is something called master detail relationship okay so I'll talk about this third one which is master detail relationship okay so we have lookup relationship in which we have again this will fall into this category only okay so one to many many to many then there is something called junction object also that I will talk later okay not here actually junction object okay this is majorly used for basically connecting two types of so let's say here we have hospital and we have doctor also so I want to create this many to many relationship here so I'm gonna use a junction object okay junction object so here I can create like junction hospital record something like that we are going to do this all practical okay so don't worry about that so today we are just going to look into this normal lookup and then master and then we're going to check the formula okay so right now let's say you have one hospital I'll take this one to many relationship for now okay this master detailed relationship is mostly one to many okay in majority of cases so we have hospital then we have also wards so let's say there is ICU ward okay these are all the wards different wards or you can say rooms okay you have ICU you have first one is ICU second one will be let's say you have general ward okay third one will be VIP ward or fourth one let's say kids wards, okay, or whatever you name it. So you have one hospital, okay, but you have different wards here. So now this hospital will be considered as the master. That means this is the main object, okay, main object, and these are all the detail object, or you can say child records, okay, or you can actually say childs also. So there is this a master or main, okay, and then you have child or detail object. So master, detail. So here you will have, always you will have one object that is associated or that has all the childs or all the detail records, okay. Just like I explained here, we have hospital, then you have ICU, then you have general, VIP, kids, all this. What now the interesting thing, now you will say that, Rohit, what is the difference between this master detail relationship and then there is this lookup relationship here, right? We have lookup relationship also. So here also I can have one hospital and I can have different wards also. Now what is the difference between these two? This again, guys, this is the interview question, okay, they are going to ask you this also. So the main difference here is that you can have, whenever you have this hospital record, right, okay, let's say you demolish this hospital, okay, I brought a bulldozer, okay, मैंने बुलडोजर लगाया भाई, वहां पे बुलडोजर से मैंने हॉस्पिटल गिरा दिया, आई डिस्ट्रॉयड और आई demolished this hospital, this all rooms or this wards, these will also get demolished, this will cease to exist, correct? Are you guys catching up with me? You guys getting it?
Yes, yes,
मैंने हॉस्पिटल
yes,
मैंने हॉस्पिटल गिरा दिया वहां पे, तो मेरा ये वार्ड्स वगैरह भी जाएगा ना, रूम जाएंगे, करेक्ट करो,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yeah.
So this is what happens in master data relationship. If you delete your master object, okay, all your child records, all your detail records under it will get deleted also. This will not happen in case of your one to many lookup relationship. ठीक है, मतलब यहाँ पे ना आपके जो चाइल्ड रिकॉर्ड्स है डिलीट नहीं होंगे, लेकिन आपका जो चाइल्ड रिकॉर्ड्स यहाँ पे मास्टर डिटेल में यहाँ पे डिलीट होने वाले हैं. This is the main difference. You should always tell this difference first, okay? So in this case, child record will get deleted if master is deleted, okay? Understood, guys? Here if I have this, let's say dealer, okay, let's say it's a master and I have a record called cars. So if I delete these dealers, the cars record will be deleted also. So now these are kind of requirements when client has, okay. If you give certification exams, mostly you will probably face this question, that if there is a master deal relationship and if we delete the master, what will happen to the child records? Will they be same there or will they get deleted? So you have to mark the option that it is deleted, okay. Usually, most of the times client has this kind of requirements that, bro, we have let's say we have an order object, okay. You have an order and this order consider, like say you have on Amazon, okay. On Amazon, if I open this, okay, now let's add some other stuff. Okay, let's say I want this Spider-Man game, okay, I love playing games, so I'm just gonna add this Spider-Man here, okay, and let me add some other games also. We have other games, Grand Theft Auto 5, add to cart, okay. What else we have? We have WWE also, let me add this also. Very costly games though. So we have these three games, okay. Now once I proceed to buy, once I buy these, okay, once I buy these games, okay, I will have one order, okay. I have right now three games, okay. If I do all the payment and everything, okay, my payment is done, everything is done, my order will be created, one order will be created here. समझ रहा है guys? Gaurav, you getting it right? Gaurav, Ganesh, Mohsin, Soumya.
Yes.
yes, right.
Yes.
Okay, so I have three games in my Amazon order here, okay. Let's say I place this order for now, hypothetically, okay, I did not place it right now, but I place this order, it will be something like, okay, this is my order right now. So my order is created. Now let's say this is created, this record is created. Now this order has a master detail relationship with the game. So let's say here we will consider it product. Now what is my product? My product is game. Okay, so here this is going to be master and these are going to be your childs or detail. Now I can also see these are my games. Okay, I can also add this mobile also here. For example, I can add this, add to cart. Now let's say I want to add this bat, I want to add this fruit juicer, I want to add this also. So if I add all of this, okay, you can see we have different types of products also. Okay, so irrespective, right now the product actually you can have any product here. The product again, guys, this is a standard object. I'll give you guys what are the standard object list and what are the yeah, mostly standard object you can have. Custom, it's up to you. So now when I delete this order, okay, now client has requirement most of the time that when you guys, when you are deleting this order, you should also delete these products also or the childs also. This kind of requirements also have clients have. Usually this is the case. Okay, this is the reason usually create master relationship. Another thing, okay, now I want to ask you guys, let's say let's consider this order only. Okay, so this order, you have one order. Okay, and you have, let's say you have taken now here how many we have here. Let me just open this. We have 7 items. So we have 7 items now in 7 products, let's say we have in our one order. So I want to figure out what is the total cost of a number field. For example, this product has something called price. Okay, and this price is in rupees, for example. I want to calculate how much every single product price is and what is the total there, total of all 7. uh, Basically I want to create the total cost of all the products in my order. Right now you can see it is 21,744 rupees, but every product has its own unique price. Okay, so this is possible with a field called roll up summary. Okay, let me go here. Okay, you will see this roll up summary is disabled right now. The reason it is disabled because we don't have a master detail relationship here. Okay, understood, guys? You guys getting this? So this is possible only, this roll up summary is possible only. Okay, this is the first difference I said. Then you have something called roll up summary. So this roll up summary is only possible with this master detail relationship. It is not going to be possible with a lookup relationship. This is the second difference. Okay, then you have external lookup relationship. This is mostly for external objects. We're going to talk about external objects later. Very interesting topic actually, external objects, because not everything you can have in Salesforce. So you also need some external data. So we'll talk about that later part. Okay, connecting external databases. So guys, this roll up summary is nothing but the total addition of a total sum of all the child items in your parent object or master object. But this is only possible in case of numeric field. It is not going to possible. I cannot add, for example, we have the supercars, right? Now this is only possible when you have something called currency field or a number field. Okay, now right now obviously you can add these phone numbers, but let's say you have a field called number of employees, right? I want to calculate how many number of employees we have for all the dealers. Not for all the dealers, sorry, but let's say this dealer is a child of some company. For example, Honda I'm creating for, let's say I have a Honda master objects and I have a dealer child object. Okay, so I can calculate how many total number of employees are there for all the dealers for a Honda object. Okay, using this roll up summary field. Okay, this roll up summary. Okay, any question, guys? Soumya, especially Hemlata, Ganesh, Gaurav, Mohsin.
No.
No, Rohit.
Okay,
No,
you
no.
guys, just catch up with me. Okay, so we already created this lookup relationship here. Okay, now I wanted to talk about this formula field. Very interesting, guys. Formula field actually. Now let me see. Salesforce formula field functions are there. Okay, so this is one link that you should always refer. Okay, so we have you guys done any calculation in MS Excel, especially written any formulas? I'm gonna go very simple. Okay, so you have 100. Let's say here I want to add rupees. 100 rupees you have, or let's say here I'll just add it. What is happening though? Control is not working or what? Yeah, my control is broken here. Okay, rupees. Clearly my control button is broken here. So many issues this keyboard is giving me. Okay, so there is rupees. Let's say I have 200. Now obviously guys, this 200 is greater than 100 here. Now I want to mathematically, I want to calculate, okay, that if I put any value here, let's say this is value 1, value 2, okay, these are in the form of rupees only. I want to mention which one is bigger, or let's say uh, what should I mention here? Result challenge. So you have a requirement that client is asking you that, bro, there are two fields, okay, value 1, value 2, okay, and you want to calculate which one is bigger and which one is smaller, or at least you just want to figure out what is the bigger one. Okay, so I can create a formula, if formula. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there is the if condition I have here. Inside this if condition, the very first thing I have is a logical test. That means I want to figure, I want to give my condition. मुझे condition देना पड़ेगा. उसके बाद I have a value if true. If that condition is satisfied, I'm supposed to give the true value here. I'm supposed to show the true value. Okay, and if this condition is failed, then I'm supposed to give the false value. That means, let me explain this like this here. Okay, you have now formula field. Okay, so inside my if condition, I'm gonna write inside my if block, I'm gonna write first condition, and I'm gonna show if my value is true. Okay, let's say true value, then show something called x value or x data. If false value, okay, if my if my condition is failed, then I'm going to show something called y. Now what is this x and y? We can give this anything that we want. To give an example here, we have 100 rupees, we have 200 rupees. Now obviously this 200 rupees is greater than 100. Okay, so I'm just gonna give simple example here. Let's say I'm gonna take 100. Okay, I'm gonna make it 200. Now is this condition guys true or false? Soumya, Ganesh, Gaurav?
It's false.
It's
False.
It's
false.
false, right?
It's
Because
false.
obviously your 100
False,
rupees,
false.
100 rupees is smaller than 200, so it can never be greater than 200, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so in this case, okay, in this case, what will be my value will be shown here, true or false?
False.
False, right? So this value will be shown here, this true will not be shown. Now again I have this condition. So in this case, what will be my condition? Like, will it be true or
True.
will it be false?
It will be true.
It will be true, right? So
It
200 rupees
will be
obviously,
true.
200 rupees obviously greater than 100. So my whatever the value I gave in this true, it will be shown. Okay. If I go again here, okay, if I write 100, but I just change the symbol here, this will again be true, right? So this will be satisfied. The true value will be shown. Okay. The same thing I'm doing here. So I'm just adding here. I'm just clicking this 100. Okay. This E4 value is greater than 200. Okay, if it is true, then show that value is greater. Okay, if it is false, then value is smaller. Okay, so I have created this formula. I want to compare. So I'm not hard coding this anything right now here. Okay, if you see, I am considering E4 and E5 sales. Okay, this is E column, E4, E5. Okay, E4 and E5. The blue one is E4 and red one is E5. So if this satisfy this, then value is greater will be shown. If it is false, then value is smaller, it will be shown. Okay, so if I enter this, you will see value is smaller, it is coming automatically. That means it is going inside my false statement. But let's say if I add here another 0, okay, you'll see value is greater, it is showing. Understood, guys? This is how the formula works in a Salesforce or anywhere. If this is general statement. Okay, so right now if I make it 1 only, this will show me value is smaller. If I keep 0 here, value is greater. If I, let's say, 10 here, okay, and here I say 20, so value is greater. So I'm just comparing, let's say, result for value 1. If I type this like this, so I want to just check if my value 1 is greater or not. Hmm. So I'll just remove also. I'll make it something again dynamic here. So you can say result for, even forget result for, just let's keep it. Value 1 is greater right now. Okay, if I make it 1, value 1 is smaller. So you can make this kind of conditional statements, okay, inside this formula. Now I just used one simple condition here, okay, which was greater than or less than. So we have all these mathematical operators. You have, for example, addition, subtraction, all these things you can even do here. Okay, for example, here I can add this e5 plus 110, whatever another variable I want to add, I can add this also. Okay, you have logical operators, that is what we use, right? Less than, equal to, whatever it is, greater than, and so all these operators I want you guys to go through first of all. Okay, and we have different functions as well. Okay, so we're going to talk about these functions also. Okay, so all these logical functions, math functions. So for example, I want to calculate the value of pi here, so returns pi. Okay, I want to round this if it is in decimals. Okay, geolocation, floor, all these things are very interesting things. Okay, if you are a math freak, you should definitely know most of the stuff. Okay, so so many things are here that you can actually use. Okay, you guys know what is a VLOOKUP? Hmm, you guys know VLOOKUP in MS Excel? Hmm.
No.
Okay,
No, no.
so I'm gonna type here
No.
Ganesh, Mohsin, Soumya, Latha, Gaurav, let's say Rohit here. Okay, these are the names. Okay, and these are cities, or I'll just say one thing, I'll put city here. Okay, I'll put city. Now let's say Ganesh is in Pune, Mumbai, Chennai. Okay, Hyderabad, Hemlata, Gaurav is in Bangalore, and Rohit, let's say, is in what else is remaining here? Suggest me any city name here. Let's say Amravati. Hmm. Now I want to figure out. Okay, I have a option here. Now you can see, guys, these are so many cities. Okay, these are 6 cities. Now let's see, you have this data, a very big data. You have like thousands of rows, and I want you guys to figure out. Actually, no, I should be keeping this like this. Okay, my bad. I want you guys to figure out Hemlata belongs to which city. So now, are you going to search manually here? Let me figure out a better way. Sample Excel sheet. Let's see if we have any Excel sheets. Okay. Okay, this is a finance sample sheet. Let me open this. Okay, cool. So we have different countries, okay, and we have different products also. Now what I will do is, I will copy these two things. We have governments also, and okay, cool. We have different products. We have government. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Let me copy this. Let me go here. And there is one thing I can expect here. Okay, again, guys, this is not optimal way. Okay, forget this. But right now, let's say, guys, you have these many people, okay, and these many cities you have, okay. I'm asking Ganesh that Ganesh, bro, I want you to find me the city, city of Soumya or Hemlata, from which city they belong to. Okay. So now Ganesh has two options. Either he can just go through all these names here. Let's say there are 100 names. He will have to find where where Soumya name is located and what is the city here. Let's say I can add here age also. Okay. Let's say 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Okay. These are all the ages also here. So I can create one. The second approach what Ganesh can do is Ganesh can go with a VLOOKUP. Okay, something called there is a VLOOKUP in Excel. Okay, so guys, if you want Excel also, I can teach you guys Excel. Okay, very interesting things are there in Excel. I have done very good automations in Excel in my college days, and it is one of the best tools. Let's say admin specific or admin. So now we have a lookup value. So what I'm looking for example here. Let's say I type here. Okay, I want to type the name. So I'm gonna type here Soumya. Copy from here. Okay, I'm typing here name Soumya. I want her city and I want her age. So what I'll do is, so for this value I want to figure out what is the city, what is the age. It should come automatically. Okay, I don't have to type this manually. So I'm going to use VLOOKUP. Okay, tab Soumya, I'm going to select here D14. Again, I'm creating this as a dynamic field here. Then I'm going to select my table array. Okay, here I'm going to select this array. Okay, now I'm going to uh, put a column index. Now this is my first column, this is my second column. So I'm going to select the 2 here, and then I'm going to range lookup as false because I want the exact match. So if I enter this, you'll see Chennai is automatically here. I'm going to copy the same here. Okay, I'm just going to make it little bit bigger, and I'll select the third column. I want her age also, so you can see 27. So now here I make change this Chennai to, let's say, New York. So this will automatically change here. I'll I'll make the Chennai again. It automatically come here. Here, let's say I type Gaurav. So automatically these two values will be changing here. Are you guys catching up with me? This is what VLOOKUP does. I'm basically referencing this one value, Gaurav, from this table. Okay. So what this Excel is doing? Excel is finding Gaurav from this table. I have already told him that, bro, city you take from this column and age you take from this G column. This is what it is referencing the value. Let's say I type here test. Okay, it will give me test here. Okay, let's say I type here 27, it will give me 27 inch. समझ रहा है guys? You want me to Gaurav, you want me to explain this in Hindi? If Gaurav or anyone,
No, sir.
you
I got it.
understood, right? Okay, okay, cool. So this is what you can do with Salesforce also. Okay, so all these functions, very interesting functions. Okay, so I did not even try. There is a regex also, very interesting thing that you want to check. Let's say I have a certain field and there I want to see if it is matching particular pattern, and you can use this regex also. You don't even need any custom code for this. So now let's create a formula field. Okay, so now what we'll do is we'll basically add a formula field, and we will say that let's say we have a client requirement. What is my client requirement? Okay, client is telling me that, bro, let's say in our Honda dealership only, we have a requirement from Honda client. Honda is your client right now. Okay, that, bro, if if your employee are great, if your number of employees from your dealer, okay, we have a field called number of employees, right, for dealer. If it is greater than 100, then make it a gold, uh gold, what do you say, gold tier. Okay, you have gold tier. You have employees greater than 500. Okay, then make it like silver tier. Okay, and let's say you have employees greater than 1000, then you make it which one? Let's say platinum, gold, platinum, silver. Okay, it should be ideally this should be silver, but you know what? Let me delete this here. I don't like these things. I'll make it here. Okay, I don't have to do this again. Here. Or ideally, guys, it should be gold, silver, platinum, right? Silver, gold, platinum. I'll make it. Okay. So we have all this number of employees. Okay. So my requirement is the client is asking me that, bro, you should see. Ideally, I can make a text field and I can calculate this manually while entering the data, and I can put this field manually also there. That, bro, okay, this number of employees are 100, so I can enter this silver value myself. I can create a text field also, just like this city. Okay, but I want to calculate this automatically, because let's say you have 1000, you have to enter 1000 data entry. Okay, are you going to calculate this manually? No, right? Let's say there is something called data import also, we're going to talk about that. So Salesforce also offers you. So right now, guys, we are creating this data. Now you must be thinking like, we are creating this data manually. Now what if I have an Excel sheet with all this data? I have 100 dealers, and I want to enter this data in 1 minute. So can I do that? Yes, you can do that also. We're going to see that in data loader. Okay, so here my requirement is 100. If I have a number of employees 100, greater than 100, I should have it silver. I have, I'll say here, uh, equals to, okay, equals to or greater than 100, I'll make it silver. I have 500, forget equals to right now, let's make it 100 only. Okay, it should be greater than 100, then greater than 500, greater than 1000 here. Okay, I will say forget about greater than, guys. It should be less than. My bad. It should be, if it is uh, less than 100, then here we will have between 100 and between 500 to 1000. Okay. So if our employee is less than 100, then it should be silver. If our employee is between 100 to 500, it should be gold. If I have employees between 500 to 1000, it should be platinum. Understood? This is a requirement. This is what we are going to do now. Okay, so I'm going to go here. I'm going to talk about dealership tier or tire, whatever you name it. Okay, so this API name will automatically come here. Now I have chosen this guy's formula field here. Okay, just in case if you want, I have chosen this formula field. Okay, this formula field. Now I'm going to click this next. And another thing is that this formula field never will be a writable field. I'm going to show you why also. Okay, so I'll just mention this tire for now. Now here you have return type. Okay, you have something called checkbox, currency, date time, number, percent, text, and time. So we are going to go with the text because we want to show text here, right? Gold, silver, platinum, whatever it is. So again, you have to select a checkbox here based on this. We can also put one something called, do we have any founding date or something here? Let me see if there is any date. There is no date here. Okay, ठीक है. We can also talk about these conditions with other things also. ठीक है. I don't think we have anything here. We create a date field later. Okay, so here I'm gonna select this text field. And once I click on this next button here, okay, this is my formula editor. Now always, guys, choose this advanced formula editor than the simple ones. Okay, simple one is not that great. Okay, always go with the advanced formula editor. Now here in this advanced field editor, I have this one section here, and I have all the functions here. We have operators also. So now here I'm gonna insert. Okay, and once I insert this, I have this dealer object here. Okay, in this dealer object, I have all these fields present. Now which one field I should be selecting? I want to check this employees condition. Okay, my main logic will be on this number of employees. So I have this field here. Where is this field? Number of employees. Okay, so you can see again it is showing this underscore c. That means again this is a custom field. So I'm gonna select a insert. Okay, so now I have selected this. What should be my condition, guys? I'll first do one thing. I'll first check for this first condition, silver tier. Okay, or not. So here I need something like, if this number of employees field, okay, less than 500, then it should mention silver, otherwise it should mention na, not applicable. Understood? If this is satisfied, it should show silver, otherwise it should show na. That means if it is uh, greater than 500, it should show na. So what I will do is, I'll insert if function here. So you see, these are all the functions. Okay, I'm gonna go logical. In logical, I will have this if function. I'm gonna for all these, okay, is null, number, all these things you can actually explore through this. I'm gonna paste this in the chat. Okay, so now here I have this if function. Okay, I'm gonna insert selected functions here. You can see logical test, value if true, value if false. I'm gonna enter this. Now you can see logical test is here, value if true and value if false also. So now I'm gonna just copy this or cut this. I'm gonna paste it here. Okay, now what is my condition? If it is less than 500 for now. Is it 500 or 100? Wait, I think it is 100, right?
100,
Okay, it is 100, my bad. So if it is less than 100, okay, or I will say, I'm I'm not going to type anyway. I want less than or equal to. So I'm going to select this less than or equal to. There is a possible, right? You can have 100 also. So less than or equals to, if I have this, okay, then definitely this value will come here. Or yeah. So whenever you have 100 value, or I will do one thing here. I'll just put it less than for now. So if number of employees is less than 100, if it is 99, okay, it should show me, what should show me? Silver. Okay. If it is false here, if it is 100 or greater than 100, then it should show me na for now. So again, we have some option here to check if this formula is going to work or not. There is something called check syntax. So I'm going to click on this check syntax. It will show me no syntax errors. Okay, everything is working fine. Okay, so what I will do is, now I will treat blank fields as zeros and treat blank fields as blanks. You have also this option. Okay, whenever you don't specify anything, right now I'm specifying this. So I'm gonna click on this next button. You guys understood this, right? Soumya, Hemlata, Gaurav,
Yes, Ramit,
Yeah,
understood.
understood? Okay,
got it.
great. So I'm gonna click on this next button. All these things I'm gonna talk about this page layout also later. Now let's go here in supercars only. Let me rephrase this. Now if you see, we have a tire field here automatically, and this silver is coming. Okay, because we have a number of employees 20. Let's say I make this 200. If I save this, okay, you will see this tire is coming na automatically. Understood, guys? This is completely
Yes.
automatic. You cannot even, let's say if I go into edit section, you will never be able to edit this. Okay, this field is calculated upon save. So if I make this again 5 here, if I save this, okay, you'll see this tire automatically is coming silver. So this is completely dynamic. It totally depends on your one field here, which is number of employees. Now what I want to do is, I want to modify this field again. So I'm gonna go here into this tire. Okay, I'm gonna click on here and edit this. Now once I go here, I will have the formula again. Okay, this is my formula. Now what should be my second condition? I'm gonna copy this. Okay, we have two more conditions, right? Hmm? So my second condition is, where it is there. Okay, if employees are between 100 to 500, because for first I'm checking all the employees below 100. That means if I enter 100, I should get some value also, right? It is possible that there can be 100 employees also. So second condition will be, it should be less than 500. Okay, I'll just enter here 500, but it should be also greater than, ideally, you know what, guys, let's try this. Okay, if I enter here, I should also need this option. um, mm, we also need it less than 500, and we also needed 100. Enter 100 here. How do I enter this? I'm getting this confusion now here. If I have if condition, let's check this here only. Okay, Excel how.
And operator can use.
Yeah, so here you have and, correct. Let's see. So we have all these operators basically, and we have and also and or also. Yeah, correct. So I have this and operator. Let's go here and. And here I am gonna write these two conditions now. First is I want it to be greater than or equals to 100. Okay, so I'm gonna make it. Yeah, control is not working somehow. And then second will be it should be less than 500. So if right now if this number of employees is greater than or equals to 100, and it should be also less than, guys, I'm taking this little bit complex. Okay, so for now uh, it is not complex once you do a lot of practice. Okay, so for some of you guys this might be a little bit difficult. So here we have this condition. Okay, a number of employees greater than or equals to 100 and less than 500, so it should show gold tier here. Okay, otherwise it should show NA. Okay. Second thing I'm doing is same thing I'm going to do here. Okay, so can anyone tell me what should I write here? My next condition is I want it should be less than greater than or equals to 500 but less than 1000. Same thing I should be doing. Same thing I'm going to do here. It should be 500 here and it should be 1000 here. It should show platinum. Okay, so we have these three conditions. Now definitely this is not going to work. If I just type here check syntax, this is going to give me error. Okay, you'll see extra if condition is here, because right now what will happen, it is going to check this first condition. Okay, it will find that okay, this is this value is greater than 100, so it should stamp NA. But again there is this other if condition, it will also check the which value we are supposed to show, right? So what I will have to do is, let's say if this first condition is failed, I always need to add the second condition to be checked inside this false block. So I'm going to copy this. I hope my control work button works. Okay, I'm going to paste it inside this false block. This is my false condition. Okay, then I'm going to copy this. I'm going to paste this inside this another false block. So guys, this is a little bit complex, but I'm going to try to explain this. Okay, uh this is my second if block and this is my third if block. So what is happening here, first of all we are checking if it is less than 100. Yes, if it is less than 100, then go with silver. Okay, यहाँ पे if my number of employees, अगर मेरे number of employees यहाँ पे 100 के नीचे हैं तो यहाँ पे silver दिखाएगा. ठीक है, अगर मेरे number of employees silver 100 से ज्यादा है, so it will go inside the second block. Okay, so let's say if my number of employees are greater than 100 right now, it will go inside the false block. This is my false block. Okay, this is the second false block. I will probably write it like this. If number of employees, okay, I'll just type here number of employees or number of employees, okay, NOE field less than 100. Okay, this should show silver. If not, it is going to be false, right? So I will have my second if block here. Inside my second if block, what I'm going to write now, guys, this is my complete first if condition. Okay, first if condition is checking for silver. In second, I'm gonna write again if block that, bro, if number of fields is let's say here what we have greater than or equals to 100. Okay, and okay, and it should be less than your 500. Okay, then bro show me gold. Otherwise bro, you go to the third block. My third block is what it is going to say, that bro, if this number of employees is greater than or equals to 500, okay, then you basically show and actually we also need and, but and here, and less than 1000, okay, and bro you show it is platinum tire. Otherwise bro just show NA, that it is not applicable. So this is a nested if condition. If I go here, you'll see first condition I'm checking less than 100, show silver. If not, then it will be false condition, right? It will go inside the false block. But again inside this false block, I'm putting second condition, that bro this is a false, so you go with another condition. Now inside another condition, what I'm saying is greater than 100, greater than or equals to 100, and then less than 500, then show gold. Again this is a false condition, so it will go into this platinum. So this is what we are doing here. Okay, I'm gonna go here, check syntax. Okay, extra. Again I have to enter this. Okay.
After and after.
Okay, so I'm gonna go check here. I'll see this is completely fine. Okay, because always you have to give a condition. Okay, here. So if this whole condition is true, so guys, what is this and operator now? And or there is, we can use or operator or and operator also here. Okay, so and means these two condition will be checked simultaneously. That means not simultaneously, in this whole block. Okay, these two conditions are true, then only. So we have and or also operator. Okay, Ganesh, Soma, you guys know the difference, or Gaurav, you guys know what is the difference between and or operator?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you tell me what
Yes,
is difference here and or?
For and, if both conditions
In
are true, then
Mm-hmm.
only the output will be true.
Okay, and for or?
If both are
If
false,
anyone is false,
Mm-hmm.
uh, if
then
anyone
output
is
will
false, then automatically it false.
Okay.
yes.
Okay. So in code, usually you write this and using this okay, this character and character, and then you have this parallel lines, basically these pipelines. So pipe symbol. So you write this, or you can also write this and like this and or here. Okay. So using this you can write. So in simple words, if you have multiple conditions, let's say I have condition 1 2 3 4 5 conditions I have, and if I use and operator here, okay, like this, so all of these 5 conditions, if they are true, then only my output will be true. Okay, if one of these conditions is false, let's say this false is false, this will be false here. But in this case, if I use or operator, any one of them is true, then it will be true. Okay, so I have 1 2 3 4 and 5 conditions here. Out of this true, this second is true, rest all of them are false. Okay, so what will the output here?
true.
So this will only show me true, but let's say if this is again false here also, so everything will be false. Okay, so anyone I need here true to get it true in or case. In and case, I need any one of them to be false to make it false, and all of them I need to be true to get a true output. Okay, so this is the difference between. Now here I'm choosing and condition because I want it to be greater than or equals to 100. I don't want it any difference between these two. Okay, so this is the reason I'm choosing and button now. Okay, now let's save this. Okay, so now we have modified our tier formula field. Okay, let's go here, supercars. Okay, let's play with the supercars only for now. So right now I have 5 number employees. This is going to show me silver. If I enter 100, what is the value it should show me now? Any guesses?
Gold.
Let's save this. So now you can see it is showing me gold, because in my condition here, if you see, first silver, obviously this is greater than uh, in my silver, what is my condition? It should be less than 100. That means anything below, anything starting from 0 to 99, it will give me silver. ओके मतलब जो भी
Yes.
चीज यहाँ पे 99 तक आ सकती है 0 से 99 उसमें मुझे सिल्वर दिखाएगा. फॉर एग्जांपल इफ आई एडिट दिस अगेन, इफ आई मेक दिस 99 हियर, if I save this, it will give me silver. But if I, as soon as I type anything greater than 99, okay, that will give me gold value here.
Gold.
Okay, so because in my condition I have this condition here, right? It should be always less than
Yes.
100. But if it is equals to 100 or less than 500, then show gold here. So let's say I type here now 200. Okay, 200. So what should be the value? It will show me. Gaurav, can you tell me? If I type 200 here,
So it will be gold, I think.
it will be gold only, right? Because what is my condition saying? That bro, if value is between 200, if value is between 100 and less than 500, then it should show me gold, but gold option, right? So it is still showing me gold. If I type here, let's say if I type 500 here, what is the value it will show me? This is my condition.
Platinum.
It will show me platinum, right? So if I
Okay.
save this, if I show 500, now you can see platinum, because my 500 value is not less than 500, right? But what are the value I'm pasting here? It is not less than 500, it is 500 equals to 500. This is the reason, as per my logic, it is showing platinum here. Now let's say I type here 5000. Okay, it should show me NA. That bro, you are not even fitting in the tire list, all these things. Okay, so this is what you should be using formula for, to add this different conditional logic. Okay, if I go here,
Okay.
you have this different formula fields. Now you can see we have again plenty of functions also here. Let's say I want to find the date of today, so there is something called today function. Okay, so this today function is going to basically give you the value of today only. Okay, so what we'll do is I want, actually no, not me, I want you guys to test and try these functions. Okay, so I will give you guys some assignment now. Okay, let's end this session. I want to take this till 8 o'clock only. So first of all, we have all these objects. Okay, I want you guys to create but first of all, yeah, I believe um, we don't have enough fields actually. Okay, here, so let's say I this is a dealer field actor. Okay, let's consider this thing now. Okay, so very first thing I want you guys to do is I want you guys to create a formula field. Okay, okay, and this formula field, if the dealer is active, is dealer active field. Okay, this is a checkbox. Okay, if this field is true, I want to guys create. I want to guys to show that dealer. Want to guys to show this as output. Let's say mm, eligible. Okay, eligible for promotion. I want to guys to show me this field. Okay, if it is true value, if it is false, just mention not eligible. Okay, this is one condition you should show. Now another condition I want you guys to show is if the dealer city, okay, city is Pune, Mumbai, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai, if any one of these cities there, okay, I want you guys to return prime city dealer. Okay, and in other case false, this is true case. Okay, in false case non prime. This second assignment. Third will be I want to guys create a date. Okay, date of let's say creation date of or I'll say dealership start date. Okay, here what you need to do is you need to create a date, only data, only date field. Okay, you populate some value here also, and check here how many days the dealership active. So count of dealership days basically. So what I want to do, guys, let's say there is a start date, dealer has started from अरे यार, what happened यार? I will not be able to write like this, yeah. Okay, so you have let's say 27, I'll take 0620. So it's been only 1 month, one day from yesterday, right? So if you enter this value, it should show 1 day. Okay, can you guys like you guys understood this, right? So अगर यहाँ पे मैं जो भी डेट डालता हूँ तो काउंट करना चाहिए कि भाई कितना दिन हो गया उसको डीलरशिप एक्टिव रह के. Okay, count of dealership days, this is the this is the field you want to create. Okay, and it should show this value,
Oh,
days.
okay.
And here you, so I'll do one thing here, I'll make this Excel sheet probably, okay, for assignments. So you have to create some formula fields. Okay, the first field that you want to create is field name condition to false. I want you guys to figure out data type also from your side, since these are the fields which we have not created. Okay, is dealer active? If this is true, then you should show eligible, I'll say here, reference field. Okay, the field from which you have to take the reference. Formula field name, I'll say eli promotion. Ideally it should be true or false field. Okay, but again this is a dealer active. I'll say send promo emails. So let's say this condition here, if can't even copy this, huh? If this is true, then you just return this value as eligible. Okay, or I will say here retail promo offers. I'll talk about all these conditions also later, huh? For now, eligible, not eligible. So in first case, what we have to do, we have this is dealer active field, right? If this is true, then it should show eligible, it should show return value. Okay, you create a new field called retail promo offers. Okay, retail promo offers should be should show me eligible here or not eligible. Okay, any doubt, guys? Here understood, right? You have a reference field which is already created. Create a new field. This is going to be new field. Okay, new formula field that you want to create, that you have to create. Okay, this is going to be a new field. that you are going to create. You have a condition here. Okay, this is again condition. If it is true, what is false? Okay, this is going to be a condition. Second that I want to create is I want you guys to refer city field. Okay, we have city also. Prime city. I'll just mention here. So your city is Pune. If okay, if your city is Pune or okay, I'm talking or Mumbai or let's say Hyderabad. Okay, it should say here prime city, or I will mention here is prime city. Okay, it should show me true. This should be checkbox. Okay, again guys, you want to select there. I'll mention the data type also here. Data type, this will be string or let's say text checkbox. This is a data type of the new formula field that you want to create. Okay, should be true, or else guys, see, I'm only writing a true condition here. Okay, it can be false. So you guys understood what you have to take as a false, right? If this is not, if this is true, then you go with this. If it is not, then you go with this. Okay, we have city. Third will be, let's say, membership start date. So what I want you guys to do is membership start date. Will you guys create this new field? Okay, whatever I'm going to highlight with this blue remark here, you guys create this field. I haven't created this field. Okay, this should be again a date type. Okay, you have different data types here. Okay, if I go here, you have this date. Okay, so you go with this date option. Now here, what is the logic I have written here? Count. So I want number of active days. So here I am again putting two different checks here. Okay, this will be count, or this will be, let's say, number. So here I want to only count or count considering two things here. If the dealer is active, okay, if dealer is active, then calculate number of days. Okay, starting from membership. Anyone has doubt with this? You guys understood what is the condition we have to do? Soumya, Hemlata, गणेश, मोहसिन, गौरव, गौरव, आपको समझ में आया लाइक यहाँ पे क्या करना
Yes.
है?
Yes.
ओके, तो आपके पास ना एक फील्ड है मेंबरशिप स्टार्ट डेट. ठीक है, मेंबरशिप स्टार्ट डेट लेट से यहाँ पे अभी 26 है. ठीक है, 26 को आपने स्टार्ट कर दी उसकी मेंबरशिप. एक डेट फील्ड बनाई आपने यहाँ पे. ओके, उसके बाद मेरे को क्या करना है, मेरे को देखना है कि यार 26 के बाद अभी कितने दिन हो गए, इसका काउंट क्या है. 2 दिन हो गए, राइट, आइडियली. तो ये 2 दिन यहाँ पे दिखाना चाहिए. ठीक है, सो if this condition is true, it should show count, otherwise it should show blank value. अभी यहाँ पे मुझे क्या करना है, मेरे को एक कंडीशन मेरी हो गई यहाँ पे, दैट इज बेसिकली कि मेरे पे डेट में कितना काउंट है. दूसरी चीज मुझे यहाँ पे देखना है कि डीलर एक्टिव है कि नहीं है, बिकॉज मेरे को सिर्फ एक्टिव डीलर की ही काउंट निकालना है यहाँ पे. तो यहाँ पे आपको दो चीजें यूज करनी पड़ेगी, दो रेफरेंस फील्ड यूज करनी पड़ेगी. एक डीलर एक्टिव, ओके, एंड दूसरी your membership start date. Okay, so I'll speak this in English. I'll talk this. So guys, you have to reference two fields here. Your first field will be membership start date, and then will be membership is dealer active. So it is up to you to figure out this. Actually, ideally, as per the logic, it should be first field here. Okay, you want to first check if the dealer is active. Yes, if that dealer is active, then bro, show the count of how many days it's been. So let's say I have given this value 26 or 25, so it's been 3 days now, so it should show 3 days. Okay, otherwise it should show blank if the dealer is inactive. Understood, guys? Okay.
Yes, right.
Okay, then I also want you guys to, let's see if there is any contains. Hmm, ठीक है, let's go with this. What I want you guys to do is, there is a regex function I saw. Okay, I want you guys to explain this, or let's go with this contains. Okay, there's a contains function, text function contains. Okay, let's see what is the thing. So guys, we'll end this in 2 minutes. Okay, now I want to go in the text. Let me see what is the formula here. Contains. This is text and compare text. Okay, cool. So my fourth will be, you have type here. Okay, not even type here, yeah. So you guys create for now, you guys go with these three things for now. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys more assignments tomorrow. Okay, I did not get yesterday enough time. Actually, I was very tired after coming from office, so I was not able to prepare an assignment. So I'll prepare some assignments today with everything that we have learned. Okay, till now, and we will check this now. We don't have enough time for this relationships also, so I could have shown you guys the demonstrated actually this deletion of on roll up summaries that we'll see tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll give you guys assignment on the roll up summary, master detail relationship, and the formula field again. But for now, I want you guys to go through this thing. I want you guys to create this three fields. You can experiment other functions also. I want to guys actually to explain experiment this. Okay, so you can see this begins all these things. Okay, is pick up value. So all these functions I want you guys to go through, because based on this only I'm going to give you some complex logics. Okay, for example, I want you guys to also calculate age and all these things later. There is a contact object, right? So your contact object, do we have any date of birth? There is no date of birth here. Again, we'll create a new employee field. I'm going to give you guys some another object. For now, I think you do one thing here. You do one thing, you create another field, another object also. Okay, what should be your object again, guys? We are over the limit. Okay, but I'll still take this last. We have object called employee. Okay, on this employee object you create a field. First of all, you'll have a name that will be your standard object. Okay, employee name will be there. Then you have date of birth. Okay, this date of birth you have. Third thing, this will be date. Okay, third thing will be age. Now age will be formula field. Okay, age will be this should return some number. Okay, so you want to calculate this age from this date of birth. Okay, fourth will be, let's say, location, or let's say city here for example right now. And five will be for which dealership it is going to work. So here it will be lookup. Okay, ठीक है. Actually we will create this, yeah, we'll have this dealership lookup only for now. Let's not focus about the. So this is one thing I want you guys to create here. Okay, so can you guys do this also? Employee, and the only thing that you want to focus here is formula field. You want to calculate the age, how many it will, like let's say 27, 30, it should show some kind of these values. तो यहाँ पे आपको क्या करना है, आपको एम्प्लॉय एक ऑब्जेक्ट क्रिएट करना है, कस्टम ऑब्जेक्ट. ओके, आपको कस्टम ऑब्जेक्ट क्रिएट करना है. उसमें आपको ऑलरेडी आपका स्टैंडर्ड फील्ड रहेगा नेम, एम्प्लॉय नेम. देन आपको एक नया फील्ड करना है, कस्टम फील्ड डेट ऑफ बर्थ. डेट इसका डेटा टाइप रहेगा. देन आपको दूसरा कस्टम फील्ड क्रिएट करना है एज. इसमें आपको नंबर दिखाना है. ऑटोमेटिकली कैलकुलेट होना चाहिए भाई कि इसका एज कितना है. ठीक है, फॉर्मूला फील्ड यूज करना है आपको. देन आपको सिटी एक क्रिएट करना है. आपको लुकअप रिलेशनशिप करना है डीलरशिप ऑब्जेक्ट के साथ. ठीक है.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So I'll
Yes.
stop the recording for